Sam Parr from My First Million is hiring a research assistant for the show. Gives a link and he tells us a little bit about what you can expect to do. And I thought, isn't this what ChatGPT is going to be doing? So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and we're just going to run a little experiment today. I'm going to paste in exactly everything that he said. I don't want to actually read the whole thing, so I'm going to summarize it with bullet points and we'll reduce some of the verbiage. So he's hiring a research assistant to research topics, communicate with sources, and research online. He works through Slack 10 to 20 hours a week at an hourly rate. You need good taste. Now, this is rather subjective. The applicant process includes submitting basic information and a one-pager with 3 topic ideas for the podcast. So that is what it gave us up here, 3 possible topic ideas. And down here, we'll see that it's exposure to new ideas and people. Don't spend more than 2 hours. Don't DM or do any of that. I'm just going to say, can it give me an example and tell me what it looks like? So for the first topic, we see it is a plant-based meat company. Sustainable food is definitely a good startup topic to focus on. Second thing, a discussion of a current trend, subscription-based businesses. So we would also want to find everyone's going to subscription-based. It's rather obvious. It happened a year or 2 ago. Now, ChatGPT is really only current through 2021. And then the controversy topic. Yeah, we're probably going to steer clear from that. And I'm going to say, can it give me another one that's less cancelable? And it gives me the use of AI in hiring. That actually gave me a real idea. And maybe we can explore the thin line of going too far with the AI doing everything. And I'm going to see, especially when it comes to programming and the use of NLP. Now I'm going to see if it can give it to me condensed in bullet point. I'm going to paste in our 3 examples here. And let's go back to new chat. And I'm just going to ask ChatGPT a little bit more about each of these ideas, particularly the subscription base, because I need something to Google. We already know in My First Million, I do listen to it, so I know a little bit about it. They do explore things like the Beyond Meat, and they'll go in and they'll tell you the story and whatnot. And that's what we have to figure out how to do. We're under 10 minutes though, and we essentially have what we need to research. I made a video earlier in the week, and we could look like, have they covered Dollar Shave Club on the podcast in the past? And they had. And this is context, add context. So we can search rather quickly and we could get an example. They've already covered this in the past.
The guy who started Dollar Shave Club, I saw an interview with him, and some of the times I started Dollar Shave Club because I was just sick of going to Walgreens and I had to ask them to open up the razors. And then another interview, he was like, man, my father-in-law is like crazy and he likes just to buy random stuff. And one time he bought a shipping container full of cheap razors. And we just had to figure out a way how to sell them all.
So that's exactly what Sam's looking for. This is a story, so we can use that as an example. Here's a plant-based food company article, and I'm just going to paste in that article, and I'm going to read the summary. And I'm going to copy a few of these bullet points for my bullet point 1, because it fits absolutely perfectly. And now we'll go to Twitter, and we're going to look up the Simple Root. I've never heard of it. So we're going to look up the founder of the Simple Root. Doesn't look like I can find the founder of the Simple Root on social media. It looks like they have more of an Instagram, Facebook presence. Doesn't even look like they're really on Twitter. This probably wouldn't be 100% what I would go with. What he's really looking for is probably good examples with links, stuff that he can actually see. We're about 20 minutes into the recording, and I do think you're going to have to actually be creative. This is where the AI is going to stop. But we can use the AI to read articles quicker and to comb through content faster, and then we can add the human element and actually deliver what it is that he's looking for. If you're good at combing through content, you can definitely plug ChatGPT in to save some time, but it still requires a human touch, at least at knowing what is cool, what is interesting. That's why he's hiring for this position. It takes time. My name is Scott with aiPROFITz. Hopefully this video brought you some value. Subscribe if you want to see more content like it, and we'll see you in the next one.